Now let me tell you some of the speakers because I'm so excited about it. The one speaker I'm most excited about, Ramon Ray. We love Ramon Ray. He's coming through. He is a celebrity CEO and he's going to be talking about business. After Ramon, we have Dr. Delatoro. Then we got my girl, Toyin Crandall. Am I the only one who loves Toyin? She's going to be talking about money, 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 money. Money. We love Toyin. Money mindset coach. That's who she is. And one of the best speakers that I know. He's got the swag. He's got the style. He's got the charisma. It is LeVar Tyler. I am so excited. If you want this energy, if you want this excitement, join me and my friends Saturday, December 21st. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye. See you then. Yes, I'm still not feeling well, but I am here today. And today it's all about the power of your words. Good morning, blessed spade of us over there on Instagram. Hello, over here on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on wherever you are, right? I'm about to go live in less than a minute on Breakfast with Champions, which is a club that I have been a part of since 2020. And let me tell you, this community, these people have changed my life, my mindset, because it all starts with mindset, right? That's the most important thing. I'm just kind of pausing. We're about to go. Can you hear? I hope you can hear. Over to my friend Stars Tina. You'll have a great morning. Hey, let's give it up for the amazing, the wonderful Tina. Make some noise, make some noise. Don't go anywhere yet, TM. I want to tap into you. But before we pour into tap into TM some more, I just want to say who I am. I am Tina, otherwise known as Stars Tina. I am your life and health coach, that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. And we're on all the areas today, but my favorite place is on Clubhouse, Breakfast with Champions. And I just want to recap what TM said, maybe get his opinion, because we're just going to keep the conversation flowing. He was talking about the purpose of clarity. I loved how my girl Maria was talking about in the dating field, right? Because whether it's business, relationships, spirituality, you have to be clear. You have to be laser focused, my friends, on what you want, what you need, right? And not only did he talk about clarity, right? That's a great word, by the way, for the year. If you haven't chosen your word for the year, clarity is awesome. Mine is intentional. But he also talked about making collages. And TM, I can actually see you sitting on the floor with your legs straddled open with a bunch of magazines, a big poster, some scissors, some glue, some glitter, some stickers, and all that stuff. But when he said collage, you know, it's all about those vision boards. Now, and I love, this was even better, guys. I'm taking this from you, TM. I'm just telling you, usually I would make a physical collage once a year, but he says he makes it every quarter. Have you always done this? Have you recently started this? Tell us a little bit about your vision board, visionary transformation collage process, please, TM. Maybe he can't. Maybe he didn't hear me, but that's okay if he didn't.
Oh no, so I'm literally talking on mute. I actually sit Indian style most of the time.
I was wrong. Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Apparently, the new thing is crisscross applesauce. We're not supposed to. This is what I heard. But go ahead.
I don't know what that means.
I know. I felt the same way. They were like, "You're not supposed to say Indian style, crisscross." But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, listen. Who is first of all, who is they?
Kindergarten.
Who is they? First of all, Tina, I know Indian style, and I sit Indian style. I've never heard that. I didn't go to that elementary school. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Regarding my collage, no glitter.
I can see you with glitter.
I've never ever put glitter on a collage in my life. These are pictures, my friends. I said it. Don't put stuff in my path that doesn't exist. I said glue, scissors, and magazines. That's all I got.
You don't want stickers? Some cute stickers?
No stickers. No, y'all, glue, scissors, magazines. That's it. I'm very simple.
This year you're going to add glitter because it's going to make it more glitter.
It's not happening.
It's a year for growth.
It's not.
TM, you hear all the ladies want you to get some glitter.
Stars. This place called Breakfast with Champions is hard to work here sometimes.
We're pivoting in 2025.
You're pivoting. Glitter will never be a part of my collage, okay? But Tina, your question was, have I always done it? No, I didn't start doing it quarterly, probably until COVID. And I had more time on my hands, more time at home, but it made a difference. Going from doing it, I used to do it only twice a year, right? I did it in the earlier part of the year, and then I did it around the fall. But I literally acquired massive results, right? Because you can acquire what you focus on. And when the visuals are in your face, right, it accelerates the process, which is why I committed to doing it quarterly because of the impact.
I love it. I love it. If you're just tapping in, this is Breakfast with Champions, my favorite morning show. We're talking about clarity. We're talking about intention. We're talking about vision boards. We're talking about collages, all the things that are going to make you have a wonderful life. And if you didn't know, this Saturday, Renee, put the link at the top. Thank you, Renee. This Saturday, I am having an event partnered with my girl, Angeline Moore, Elevate Your Business. We've been doing this for over a year now. Last year, we did our very first in-person event. Mary Lynn was there. It was so fun, right? And it's about elevating your business. And what is your business? Your mind, your business, your life. Whether you're a mother, a teacher, a business owner, it doesn't matter. And in this particular event, I have some amazing speakers coming through. I am so excited. I got some extra speakers coming through as well. Spirituality, Renee's going to put them across the screen for me. Spirituality is one of the topics. I came up with these topics from what I've done most of my life because I've been doing vision boards for over a decade now. And I just kind of went through my brain. I'm like, okay, Tina, what do you do? How do you do this? Where are you getting it from? And I thought about the 7 areas of my life where I most focus on. And the first one, like I said, is spirituality. The next one is money, business. We have Toyin Crandall coming through. If you've ever heard Toyin speak, woo, she's amazing. I'm actually interviewing her today, I think 8 or 8:30. Toyin is amazing. Another area that we're going to be talking about is we have relationships. And I'm going to be talking about relationships in health and wellness because they both connect so much. If you've ever heard me speak before, you hear me talk about traumedy. And traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. So when I share, I'm going to be sharing how to push through how to push through your traumedies through health and wellness, and then connect that with relationships, because the most important relationship is with yourself. And oh my Lord Jesus, I know her name. Maria, yes, I knew it was an M. Maria was talking about clarity, right? She is very clear with who she is and what she wants in her life. So when you have clarity on what you want, it makes the relationship with everyone else in your world so much better. Another topic that we have coming through is personal development. I got an extra special guest. I always say your vibe is your tribe, right? I don't know about you, friends, but I only surround myself with people that inspire me, motivate me, uplift me, just really make me want to be like them. And Marcus Black is one of those people, and he's going to be one of our guest speakers. I'm so excited to have Marcus come through tomorrow. Another person we have coming through is the amazing Ramon Ray. He's going to be talking about business. He had an amazing event this week. He is the celebrity CEO, and all you have to do is type in his name anywhere, and stuff's just going to pop up all over the place. Those are community. How could I forget? Last but not least, my girl, Angeline Moore. She just had her book come out. She's talking about community. All of these things are super, super important. And I'm very excited to be doing this event again tomorrow with her. I want to start really quick. As you guys know, sharing your story, speaking your voice is so super important. And Mary Lynn, as you know, she took over Breakfast with Champions after Ramon, after Glenn Lundy. And a lot of the people in the audience, whether you're on the stage, down the stage, whatever, have a voice. everyone has a voice, right? And I don't know about you, but it feels good when you share. So some people want to do podcasts, they want to get on stages. And I decided to support Breakfast with Champions by leading a group, and it's going to be the Breakfast with Champions speaking group. We've been meeting for the past few weeks, and eventually we're going to start our own Toastmasters group. But until then, we joined a group yesterday. And let me tell you, the people that came through is flipping well, Stacy. Stacy, are you in the building, Stacy? On mic, tell us a little bit about yourself, Stacy.
Hey, Tina. Good morning, BWC family. I am so excited to be here. I am Stacy Cassidy, CEO of Stacy Serves, and I am so grateful to be able to use my gifts to be a part of this speaking opportunity so I can learn how to communicate effectively, to share my gifts and be of service to people through the gifts that I have. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Stacy. The reason why I wanted to share that with you all is because sometimes we're afraid. We're afraid to share who we are. We're afraid to share what we do. And the only way we're going to make a difference is by using our voice. Now, this is a little unscripted. I hope you all can hear me. If you're looking at me, I'm showing you a book that I've been reading. I love reading. Oh my gosh. This was not me years ago. Like, I was not that person that was going to read. I've read I have to go through all the books I've read this year. I've probably read about 20, 25 books this year, and next year I want to do more. But I'm ending the year with this best one. Hi, Natasha, over there on Instagram. 28 days ago, I decided I was going to do this 40-day challenge so that it ended right at the new year. And this morning I read something, and you ever read something or hear something and it just hits you so hard? It's like, bam, this hit me so flipping hard. Now, we all hear, you got to pray, pray. And this goes right into our 2025 goals, our vision boards, our collages, all that sort of stuff. And in day 28, again, if you want to get this book, it's Draw the Circle, the 40-Day Prayer Challenge by Mark Batterson. And on day 28, which is today for me, that's where I am. This is just a part of it. I'm not reading the whole thing. I wonder how many of our prayer requests are within our own power to answer. Yet we ask God to do what we can do for ourselves. And then we wonder why God doesn't respond. Well, maybe because it's God won't do for us what we can do for ourselves. Yes, right? God isn't honored by prayers that are within the realm of human possibility. God is honored when we ask him to do what is humanly impossible. That way, God gets all the glory. There are some things we don't need to pray about. We don't need to pray about loving our neighbors. We don't need to pray about giving generously or serving sacrificially. We don't need to pray about blessing someone when it is in our power to do so. We don't have to pray about turning the other cheek or going the extra mile. God has already spoken on those subjects. When I heard that this morning, I was like, I had to stop, I had to post it somewhere because I believe I had to share that because I'm used to people saying, pray, pray, pray. I said that for you, Angeline. Pray, 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 right? But then don't, this is the other part. I'm going to finish off. Please don't misinterrupt what I'm saying. Pray about everything, then pray some more. But at some point, we have to quit praying and start acting. One of the great mistakes we make is asking God to do for us what God wants us to do for him. We confuse the roles. For example, we try to convey, okay, it goes on and on and on, but I got that one right there. I hit it, right? And when I was listening, because I was listening to this when TM was speaking earlier, is some people will say, well, I'm looking for a miracle. I'm waiting for a miracle. And one of the things that the person said in this right here was saying, a church was starting up and they had a very small budget and everyone in the church was praying for a new computer. This was a while ago. Pray, pray, pray. And the guy said, okay, he went down and he started to pray for a computer and God was like, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, God didn't say that, but I'm saying that. But God was like, hold on, wait a minute. Stop praying. You have an extra computer at home. Go home and give them the computer. In life, I believe we're asking, give me this, give me this, give me this. And we have the power within us, right? That just hit me hard. Anyone want to reply? Did it hit them at all? If so, on mic.
Woo, Stars Tina, this is Stacy. You better say that. That's the whole truth, because really, anytime we're asking God for something that we refuse to partner with him to do our part, it's just like acting like he's a genie. There's a part for us to do, and there's a part for God to do. What we are capable of doing, God will meet us where we are. He does the supernatural, but he has to partner with our natural. When I was in my rehab journey, I couldn't just pray and ask God to heal me. There was a part of the journey that I had to get up and do. No matter how hard it was, I had to do my part. And then God literally miraculously fully healed me. But had I not taken my medicine, did the things that I was supposed to do, I would not have gotten this breakthrough blessing that I got. So thank you, Stars Tina, for this.
Yes. And if you guys didn't hear, Stacy spoke the other day. I'm normally here Mondays at 5:00. Today, I'm filling in for the amazing Kim Walsh Phillips. And Stacy was sharing her testimony, how she had all these brain surgeries and everyone had negativity about it. But she kept saying, I believe in Jesus. And that was her sign. And when she was sharing her story, it touched me so much, because I was like, wow, that just makes me, that's God showing off, right? That is God showing off. If anyone here has ever been to, Renee, what is the name of that place I went to and I talk about all the time that I love with the mountains? Help me out. It's on a bag. It's mountains. It's beautiful. Anyway.
Zion.
Yes, Zion. If any of you have ever been to Zion, whew, it is the most beautiful sight in the world. During the day, you see all of these beautiful mountains and it's awesome. And then at night, it is so dark. You can't see anything except a badillion stars. And I said that was God showing off. Yesterday, when I was outside, I'm still under the weather. I may possibly go to urgent care today because this is week 2 and I'm sick and tired of being not feeling good. But yesterday, when I got out the car, I was like, okay, I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to lay down. I'm going to rest. And I got out and the sun just hit me. It was like, bam. And I was like, really, God? He was showing off. It was 85 degrees. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. We're going to the beach. All right. I went to the beach and I sat there and I just stayed there while I was working because, we got this event coming tomorrow and God was showing off. But you have to remember, you have to do the work yourself as well. Let's talk about your business, right? A lot of us in here want to start a business. We have a business, or even relationships, right? Relationships that are not working, businesses that are not working. Well, what are you doing to make those businesses work? As we mentioned earlier, you have to have clarity. You have to have a plan. You have to be focused, and morning and evening rituals. I was listening when TM had it going this morning. They were saying, what are you doing in the morning? The way you start your morning, the way you start your night, that is going to get you focused. And what I do most of all is the prayer and the fasting and the surrounding myself with people. And today I just wanted to talk about the power of your words. We've been talking about that all week, right? And unfortunately, we hear a lot of craziness. That's why you really have to guard your ears. You have to guard your eyes, even your nose at some point, right? When you walk around, it's like, what is that smell? But what you're putting in your body, what you're putting in your mind, it's going to dictate where you are, where you're going, what you're doing. And depending on that, that's what's going to make you happy. I want to hear from my girl, Angeline, because if you guys didn't know, she wrote a book. And it's wild because I don't know if I'm the only person, but I've been doing some amazing things. And I'm hoping you can see me on Instagram because my thing keeps going in and out. It says reconnecting, but if you can't, oh well. I've been doing some amazing things, and sometimes we don't give ourselves the credit, right? Right now, I want you all to do me a favor. You can do 3, but I want at least 1. I want you to write in the chat 3 things. If you can do 3, that's great. But you only have to do 1. I'm committing you to 1 because I want to highlight you. Sometimes in life, we need to be highlighted. We need to be given great stuff, right? And by the way, if you're not on YouTube, call to action right now. Do me a favor. Go on over to my YouTube channel, Stars Tina, and subscribe. Give me a comment right now as I'm talking. But I want to highlight you. And 3 major highlights that I've done in my life that I just cannot believe that I've done. It's like sometimes I have to sit back and, was that you, Tina? That's why I love Facebook memories, because it will remind me, did you know 10 years ago you did this? Did you know 8 years ago you did this? And I'm like, wow, I did that? Really? And I just cannot believe that Tina, Stars Tina, have impacted over 20,000 people. How do I know this number? You're probably saying, well, I've been teaching fitness classes for over a decade. And I've taught before COVID, at least 20 classes a week. In each class, the amount of people range from 20 to 50 people. So I just kind of averaged it to a low number, but it still blows my mind that I've been able to impact over 20,000 people to transform their lives, because anyone that comes in contact with me, especially if they take my class, I'm going to teach them how to be better, because it's not just about me. It's about what I can do for others. So I can't believe I've transformed the lives of 20,000 people. Another thing, guys, that blows my mind is that I won an Emmy Award. And again, sometimes you don't recognize these things until you see it on someone else. I was watching Araya McGarry. She's a host here on Breakfast with the Champions, and she had an Emmy Award behind her. And I was like, that looks like what I have at home. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute, girl. You won an Emmy Award. How? Why, you're probably saying? Because I shared my story, not just sharing my story, but sharing a very extremely hard story. A lot of people, they clam up, especially moms, right? Trigger warning for anyone out there. My sonny boy, Jamal Molly Gaines, he was 21 years old. He was murdered at the age of 21. And I shared his story, right? I continue to share because that was healing for me, and it helped heal other people. But because I shared my story, we got a documentary and we won an Emmy Award. I cannot believe that. I look at that trophy and I'm like, whoa, this is beautiful. And lastly, again, make sure you're right. If you're just happening, type in your highlights. I want to highlight your wonderful things. And we all have wonderful things, right? I cannot believe that I not only wrote one book, No More Traumedy, and this was because a coach said, Tina, you need to write a book. I was like, I don't want to write a book. I got a fitness journal already. I don't need that. But someone needed to hear this story right here. No more traumedy. A traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. Life-changing experiences occur. In this book, it shares a little bit of my traumedy, but the main thing, how to push through, how to win through that traumedy. And then God was like, I'm not finished with you yet, girl. I'm not finished. There's more. Then God said, you got to write something for children. This isn't the children's book. This is the teacher's edition. Because not only do I have the children's book, Traumedy No More for Kids, we had to get it for the teachers. So God has just like been pouring on me. I cannot believe that I've done those things, right? But you must remember, life hasn't always been like this. I've had my ups, I've had my downs. Now, I want to see here some things you've done. And Jasmine says, follow on YouTube. Thank you, Stacy. Ready to go get every promise God has for me. Coach Kelly, I'm going to make sure I count. All right, maybe I should read it to myself before I read it out loud, right? I want to highlight you guys. River Scott says, your ears, eyes, and mouth are very important, to which you allow to digest into you. I like that. The body keeps the score. So true. Make sure it is a healthy intake for your well-being. Awesome information. Thank you. Thank you. Stacey says, I got my goals in alignment in Charlene's class. Okay. Charlene, she has a room at 4 a.m. here on Breakfast with the Champion. You want to tap in with her. I have an appointment with TM today. Okay, girlfriend. She's registered and will be at the workshop. Do you see that, right guys? Do you see that? Stacey is emerging herself in greatness, not just with one person. I can see here and that's what I did when I first came to Breakfast with the Champions. I legit was on this app. It was during COVID, of course. Even after COVID, I was still on it all day long. And she's pulling gems from everyone. At 4 a.m., Charlene, she said she got her goals in line. And then she's meeting with TM, and then she's going to the event tomorrow. So important. Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. She says Instagram is glitchy. Let's see. Anyone else? Unmic if you want to share your highlight, as I'm looking for some in here.
I know you're going to think this is crazy, but it was. Yesterday, I put out a call. I got Christmas carolers together. I made books. I researched the songs that were easiest to sing for groups. We, just put a group together. We went downtown to the tree. We sang a video of kids singing with us. parents recording their kids with us, people going by dancing. So it can be something as much as just spreading some cheer. And I felt accomplished because all it was an idea. I put it out there. I picked up I just made in Canva these adorable books, and it was amazing.
I love that, Marilyn, and I would call that a download, a God spirit or whatever, but you probably have no idea how many lives you impacted by doing that. And it was just something you felt, right? Sometimes I think we just have to do what that feeling is. Jasmine says, helping queens get to bag by teaching them how to make money with their pics in their phones, on top of helping them with their fitness and nutrition. Okay, Jasmine, right? I like that. And sometimes all you have to do is share what you do or how you are. Anyone else want to unmic and share how their gifts have empowered them or changed the world? Let me hear from you. I see a lot of hands raised. Aluta, Ed, Roma, and Richard. I see you have pink tickets. Make sure you bring those up to the top. All right. If you're just tapping in, it is now 6:54. We are here in Breakfast with Champions, and today we're talking about the power of your voice. Your voice may sound sickly. Your voice may sound whatever, right? But just remember, the way you talk to yourself is so very important. That is why I do what I do, to keep myself empowered, right? I told you my highs, and we all have our lows, which some people call a valley. It could be a valley. It could be a dungeon. It could be whatever, right? And you want to share it. I was talking to someone the other day, and he was sharing how he had gotten kidney surgery and, whatever. And he says, I don't like talking about it. And I was like, why? And I don't understand. I do understand. Let me take it back. I do understand. The reason why some people don't like to share the not so good stuff is because it's sad, right? And I've been gifted the ability to turn that sadness into something positive. And you have to really, really look at it from a distance. What's actually happening, right? Is it a fact? Is it a feeling? Because when you're looking at a situation, I always say there's about 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things that are actually happening in that situation. It's what you see, it's what the other person sees, and then it's what's actually happening. And then the outside forces come into play to try to change what's going on as well. I call those stupid outside forces, like the devil, right? And I don't know about you, but he's been trying, right, to attack the people, the things in my life. But you have to be strong enough to realize, well, that's not the way things are supposed to be. As we come across this holiday season, Christmas is in a couple days, Kwanzaa for some people, Hanukkah, whatever other holidays you may celebrate. I just say holidays, right? Just remember who you truly are, right? And as we get together tomorrow, I'm so excited. We're starting at 9:30 tomorrow. We have a special speaker coming through, and she's like, can I do an exercise with the people? I'm like, sure. It's all about personal development. And the woman who's going to be kicking off the event tomorrow, she is the person who introduced me to vision boards. And if you've never heard, if you're around me, you're going to hear, I pull everyone into vision boards, guys. I don't care who it is. If you're in my circle, I'm talking about it. You're going to hear, because it made such a difference in my life. And when she first told me about them, my daughter and I went to her house. This was about 10, 11 years ago. And she had a bunch of lady friends with her. And at the time I was just very into myself. And I remember looking around the room and I was like, wow, I wish I had a bunch of, a community like this. Look at me today. I have an amazing community. Our community is the Shooting Stars Collective. And we do so many things. I still can't believe it, right? But it's rooted in health and wellness, starting with your body, with what you're eating, because 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating, right? 10% is your genes, 10% is exercise. So you can exercise till the cows come home. It doesn't matter. So in the Shooting Stars Collective, we are a community of women, and we strive to keep each other accountable. We have fitness classes in the morning. We have accountability meetings. And I've decided, because of this event that Angelina and I are doing together, I've expanded that program to have the 7 pillars from the event. Angelina, are you able to unmic and share a little bit, Mama, about your book and elevate your business if you want? Angelina is a very busy lady, and I might have gotten her off guard, so she may be able to speak. She may not be able to. She's not on mic yet, so I'm going to say she hasn't. But with that being said, as I mentioned, this Shooting Stars Collective is a community for women that want to be better. And the cool thing is, when you're attached to me, right, Stars Tina, it's not just me, family and friends. You're attached to anyone that I'm attached to. I have been a part of Lamar Tyler's community, Traffic, Sales, and Profit, and I just finished their program. I'm getting my certificate, and I never imagined it would be so challenging to finish. And all it is, my friends, is just being super clear, getting all your things, ducks in a row for your business, because they line you up for success. Right? It's like, if you want to be a great speaker, you listen to speakers, you go to speakers. If you want a great business, you do that. And being a part of his community has taught me to be accountable, to be specific, to understand what's happening. And it is such a great feeling when you're confident about what you want. It's a great feeling when you're confident about what you're doing. Right? And that's why I think I love this so much. But don't forget, tomorrow, 9:30, click the link at the top. If you're in Clubhouse, click the link on the bottom if you're watching me live here, so that you can be a part of tomorrow's event. I'm going to be talking all about our signature program, Visionary Transformation, which is a part of the Shooting Stars Collective. With that being said, I am so grateful. Thank you, Mary Lynn, for asking me to fill in today for Kim Walsh Phillips. She is amazing. Every time I hear her speak, she drops gems. I believe Jeannie, Ramon, someone is up next. Whoever is up next, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, as The Rock would say, because they are going to be amazing. I'm here to take you from good to great to amazing. You can find me on all the platforms. I am Stars Tina, stars with a Z. Why? Because when you reach for the moon, if you fall, you're still amongst the stars. And I want to leave you with one last thing, guys. I just want you to remember one thing, just one thing. You are amazing. Thank you all for rolling through. Have a good, great, wonderful, awesome day. Bye. It's your girl, Stars Tina, and I am here to tell you your entire life. Now, if you're looking to turn your dreams into reality, then join me for my vision board experience. This isn't like your ordinary, boring vision board event. This right here is an event where you get to align with your dreams, and you're going to get actionable steps so you can reach your goals. We're also going to elevate your mindset and give you a roadmap to success. So if you want to crush your goals, if you want to build your business and elevate your mind so that you can be and do the best that you want to do, join us Saturday, December 21st. Now, let me tell you some of the speakers, because I'm so excited about it. The one speaker I'm the most excited about, Ramon Ray. We love Ramon Ray. He's coming through. He is a celebrity CEO, and he's going to be talking about business. After Ramon, we have Dr. Delatoro. Then we got my girl, Toyin Crandall. Am I the only one who loves Toyin? She's going to be talking about money, 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 money. Money. We love Toyin. Money mindset coach. That's who she is. And one of the best speakers that I know. He's got the swag. He's got the style. He's got the charisma. It is Lamar Tyler. I am so excited. If you want this energy, if you want this excitement, join me and my friends Saturday, December 21st. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye. See you then.